Hey up, it's me again. Exactly. So, today, I want to talk about the Tobuscus rape allegation. Now, I know I'm a bit late jumping onto the bandwagon, yeah? But fuck it, better late than never, eh? So, as you all know, recently, Tobuscus has been accused of rape, right? Now, I've watched Tobuscus for a fucking long time, right? He's one of the old-time YouTubers, yeah? Been there since the beginning, right? Absolutely love this guy as a fucking YouTuber, right? Now, apparently, in his own personal life, he doesn't seem to be that much of a decent human being, right? Seems to be addicted to drugs, apparently, right? But guess what? I couldn't give a fuck. It's his life. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's old enough to make his own decisions, yeah? So fuck it. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, right? The only thing that matters to me is his YouTube content, yeah? However, there does have to be a line drawn, right? And I do have to say, I cannot be entertained by a rapist, right? That, for me, is fucking morally and ethically wrong, yeah? So, I decided to do my own analysis on this rape allegation case, right? Now, just before I go through my analysis with you, yeah? There's something that I need to say, right? And that is that the fucking YouTube community has fucked up once again, right? Not all of you, but a lot of you, yeah? Now, there's some of you sat there thinking, Oi, you! No one! What the fuck have we done now? Well, listen to me very carefully, Sonny Jim, and I'll tell you. Well, a lot of you out there have basically considered Tobuscus to be guilty without even analysing the case. Now, no matter how fucked up Tobuscus might be in his own personal life, you cannot accuse the guy of being a rapist without analysing the evidence. And that's exactly what the fuck you lot have done. And now, a lot of you are considering Tobuscus to be guilty until proven innocent. How the fuck does that work? You fucking daft cows. Listen, let me explain this Tobuscus case here, right? Let me give you my analysis. Let me put it into perspective for you, yeah? So, this girl, April F, came out, right? And she accused Tobuscus of raping her whilst she was his girlfriend, right? And she put this allegation on Tumblr. Fuck me! Tumblr? Fucking case closed, mate! I might as well end the video right here. But of course, we must go on because there's still quite a few daft cows out there that need convincing. Now, the post itself in which April F goes on to accuse Tobuscus of raping her, right? If you read it, she puts forward her allegation and everything, but there's one problem. The post itself is not evidence, right? Nor does she cite any evidence in her post as well. But wait! She does give some evidence. Fuck me, this is getting exciting. So, on Twitter, she came out and posted a screenshot of text messages between her and Tobuscus, right? Right, so let's have a look at these text messages, right? So, here we are, a lovely piece of evidence for the case of April F, yeah? But wait! There's one problem with this, right? Okay? Have you spotted it? Can you see it? Me too! Exactly! This is not fucking evidence at all! How are we to know if this is not photoshopped? Or maybe a conversation that's been created on the internet using those app things, whatever they are, right? Alright, let's just assume this is a real text message conversation going on here, right? Right, so it says Tobes at the top, right? Just because Tobes has some resemblance to Tobuscus, how the fuck do we know this is actually Tobuscus? Exactly! You don't fucking know! Alright, let's go one step further, right? Let's just assume this is Tobuscus, right? So now we need to analyze what's being said. So, as you can see, right, she's accusing him of putting something into her drink, right? But all she said is, whatever you put in my drink, I've basically fucked up from it, right? She quite clearly does not know how to spell fucked. But there's one problem in this conversation. Can you see it? Nah, I don't think you could. At no point does Tobuscus confirm or deny putting something into her drink. Fucking genius, innit, mate? Alright, let's just assume Tobuscus did put something into her drink, right? But how the fuck would you know what he did put into the drink? Maybe it was just a bit of sugar, and she got a bit hyper, and then started jumping around, and banged her head on the wall, and then went to sleep. Fuck me, that would fuck you up though, wouldn't it? And that brings out another problem. She says in this conversation, I was fucked up. I'm sorry, but fucked up is pretty subjective, don't you think? Fuck me, this case is going nowhere. Look, no one knows for certain whether or not he raped her, right? Only the two people in question know themselves, yeah? But until any further solid evidence comes out, we have to assume that Tobuscus is innocent until proven guilty. Not the fucking other way around. Look, I'm not defending Tobuscus, nor am I taking the other side, right? But sometimes you just gotta step back and just think with an open mind, right? And for all those daft fuckers out there accusing him of being a rapist without any evidence, you should fucking be ashamed of yourself. The only thing that's on my mind at the moment about this thing, right, is if he did actually rape her, right, why did you go back to him? Alright, maybe you had some kind of deep emotional attachment to the fucker and you felt the need to go back to him. Fair enough, right? But why the fuck did you leave it so late? Alright, maybe you didn't want to, come out and tell people because, it is a pretty difficult thing to tell someone you've been raped, right? But fuck me, if you're gonna tell anyone, tell the fucking police! I'm sorry, you can't say that you didn't have it in you to go to the police, but then release the fucking story to millions of people on the internet. That fucking makes total sense, innit, mate? And this is gonna have a lot of negative repercussions now, because a lot of actual victims of rape are now gonna see this case, right? And they're gonna see how a lot of people are against April F, right? And gonna see how a lot of people are not believing April F, but with good reason, right? But that's not the point, right? The point is, no one's believing her. Therefore, these rape victims are not gonna have it in them to go to the police themselves. This is a totally fucked up situation right here. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there, yeah? And as always, this is my opinion, yeah? You can think whatever the fuck you want.